And they're gradually getting picked up in different radio outlets throughout largely through the U.S.
Yeah, we seem to do quite well in the States.
Now, how do you describe your music? Because we're going to hear a bit of an acoustic thing today, but
Social angst. That's what we are. We're social angst. We don't really write about things that other bands write about. We don't write about girls and cars and stuff. We write about what's going on in the world and sometimes relationships. But we kind of take the bitter end of the relationship and kind of put a little bit of a positive spin on it.
But it's so truthful. I just heard, your CD a little bit, and the music that you're playing, it appeals to a broad audience as far as I'm even concerned.
Well, thank you.
With regards to that. So, I mean, the lyrics are amazing, and genius as far as that.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and the thing is, life isn't always the sweet end of the lollipop, and that's true for everybody. And Sean tackles subjects and subject matter that isn't always nice, but it's still very beautifully written and very beautifully presented.
Some people can relate. So many people can relate to that, and that's why there's a bond there. And guitar, we're going with that one. I'm like, oh my goodness, you have beautiful. That's all
Right? Could you die?
Oh no,
Could you die?
Yeah. Well, he's got a signed contract. He's gonna get pulled away.
Nah, I sold my soul to get in there.
He sold his soul for Strife.
so Shauna, you're writing all the lyrics?
I write all the lyrics, that's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, what do you, when you bring that, I mean, that's a big responsibility to kind of carry. First of all, it's a lot of work, but also it's an art form, but also you're kind of carrying a message. And I'm just curious, like, I mean, the band's called Social Strife, but what are you trying to achieve with the lyrics?
Trying to get people to think. If we can get one person to think about something a little bit differently than they did the day before, that's all I really care about. Sometimes we try to do it through the music, sometimes we do it through posts, sometimes we do it through stage banter. But generally the lyrics are the general driving force of whatever the message is. And the message is to be yourself. Don't take no shit from anybody. Be yourself, just better.
Now, has that evolved for you over from maybe what you were doing 10, 15 years ago musically?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Like, what happened?
The whole thing with Social Strife was I was really frustrated with other bands. I was frustrated with singing what other people wanted me to sing. I was tired of not being able to be completely creative and take the music to the next level. Plus, I mean, I came from a very heavy metal background, so I wanted to make that jump over. What I was trying to do doesn't really translate as well. I didn't want to just be a screamer. So to be able to talk about the things that I wanted to talk about and write the music that I wanted to do, I had to separate myself from previous bands that I was with and to start the band from scratch and just go from there.
But your emotion shows. It rings true, and it is heartfelt as far as when you hear it, you know that I get a little bit of a, pit in my stomach because it's beautiful. It's, yeah.
Well,
honestly,
it's the angst.
it is.
I think to me, angst is what kind of drives me to other people's music as well. Stuff that they're talking about. I don't want to hear about, your car. I don't want to hear about your girlfriend. And I just don't want to hear what you ate today. Yeah. You give me something to, something challenging.
Yeah.
I think we got the booty songs covered too. We got all the booty songs covered.
What does that mean? You already got some booty songs?
No. Someone else has covered.
Someone's already done that.
Somebody's already doing that.
Yeah. The booty songs have been written and they've been covered. We need to cover the stuff that.
Oh, your genre is completely different. It's out there. It makes you think, and honestly. It will spread because, I'm interested in hearing
I think one
more.
of the things that I like the most is the way that people interpret the songs. I have people come up to me, girls after the shows, and they go, "Oh, MDMA, it's such a beautiful song about a woman." I'm telling you straight to your face, I'm not a hero.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But the way that it's interpreted is...
But it's honest.
Yeah,
and I really like that. I like hearing other people's interpretation of the music.
And it's the same with Wish I Could Be Though, because I'm listening to it and I'm hearing...
Yeah, it's not a love song.
It's not a love song.
It's not a love song.
But it's like you hear people say, "Oh, that's so beautiful, so romantic." And I said, did you hear it? Did you hear what I heard? But I guess, that's the beauty
they
of art.
heard the love and the devotion and
and that's it right there. It's the interpretation. It's what you take away from it. If it made you feel good, if it empowered you, if it made you think of something a little bit different, I can go home to bed.
You've got a great reach as far as that goes.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
So where do you think, you've obviously evolved from what you were doing earlier. Do you think you have any idea where you might evolve lyrically from this point?
Oh, well,
Just continue. We're on the road we are now.
We're on the right
I mean,
path.
I'm sure Rosie has something to say about that.
right? Now, because I'm on the inside and I get to hear the songs before everyone else does, and you know, they're jamming out this song, and literally, it's like I'm like this.
What's he gonna say next?
Like, oh my God, that's the hit single. That's the cha-ching. Yes, that's the hit single. And I was dying.
Oh, that's frustrations. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like, again, it's that universal theme, and it's not about the sweet end of the lollipop of life, but it's so true, and it's entirely a hook from start to finish in the song. It is so catchy. You can sing along, and like literally, I have the vision.
You can play it in strip clubs.
That would be.
You know, you have that sing along
Who's booking the
vision.
band? What's this happening?
Right. Who's in charge of that these days?
Rosie, get
Oh.
working on
That's
that.
it.
Yeah, and I was really excited.
Which one can we play in the strip club?
Yeah, which one
Which one
one
would you-
is that you're talking about?
Oh, that's a new song. It's not on this. It's on the new CD.
It's
gonna
on
be
the
on the
coming
new
out.
CD.
That's what I mean. I got the inside.
wait for
I got
more.
the inside scoop.
All right.